Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Ready. Here we go.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Sanders to throw. Forced out wide. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right to the air is Richardson. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he will score. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Titans. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go, and the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing. Harrison Mevis to
Both
kick
teams
off.
ready to go once more as the kick's away. Debo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On play action, Shedeur. This one downfield, taken in by Higgins. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Point after, coming up here. He's done it. And the Browns will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Richardson laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
That's good.
17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Titan first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with him again. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Hit by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Sanders. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal. Good running, gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up 1st and goal.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Hall is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Then he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. They'll look to set up the screen here. Now he's free to midfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. 53 yards.
36-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Here we go.
On play action, Richardson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Mason Graham in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Richardson. That one caught is Chimray DK. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
To throw, it's Richardson. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Throwing, Richardson, flush to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. Brian Callahan will send out the field goal unit here.
A 27-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Titans are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 29-yard line.
They go play action with Sanders. He'll look underneath for Hall. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Hall from the pistol. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hall. Past midfield to the 45. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 31-yard line.
Gain of 28 yards.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with Hall. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Cedric Gray there to bring him down.
At the 26. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Shedeur. He's got a man. It's Bannon. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss of 2. Brings up
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Now, Sanders. And he let him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And now, 3rd and goal coming up. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
60 by.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Titans will come back to tie things at 17.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken just shy of the goal line. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Play action. It's Sanders. To the left side, and it is caught by Fanner. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Cleveland.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
To throw again is Sanders. That one caught by Fanner. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Third and 2. Now Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
For a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again is Sanders.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Sanders going to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 5.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Sanders on 3rd down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Again, it's Sanders. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. That's caught over the middle, it's Wilson. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
First and goal
Just a
at the
really
3-yard
good
line.
play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
They'll run. It's Hall. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point try, forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Browns will go up by 7.
Browns 24, Titans 17.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
2nd down and 8. From the gun, Richardson. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half.
Okay, ready?
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Rig alert. Cowboy in. Ready, ready.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that is just the spark you are looking for coming out of halftime. And you find yourself down, you need a little change of mindset, you need someone to be the spark, and that might be the ticket right there.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down for Tennessee.
Ready? Go.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Ready?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Richardson. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. He is 2 for 2 kick is good. And the Titans will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Get it! Mustang 19! 60!
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. Catch made right side by Wilson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simple. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 9, come on. Hit. Cougar 9, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Stop low, let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll bring up second down.
2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Ready. Hawk, go.
Now, Sanders. The throw on the run is complete. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
That's another.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Let's go. Ready.
On the run, here's Hall. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Oluwafemi Oladejo on the tackle.
Lion.
10 yards
Unlock
on
Lion.
the pickup.
Unlock Lion.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 25-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Hall. And he's into the end zone yet again. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
This fielded at the 2. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Set.
Travel start on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Throwing on second down. Richardson. In middle, and he's got Ridley. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
14 yards.
14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Titan first down.
14. First down, Tennessee.
Viking 18. Ready.
Here's Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
That one intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Browns.
That's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. It's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Makes the score Browns 38, Titans 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on 31-yard line.
Ready. Come on. Hey. Franco 80. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 18.
19
First down. A gain of 18 on the
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's to Waddle again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 29. First and 10.
50
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Who's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
From the 21, here's second and 8. Looking to throw, Richardson. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter.
On the 6.
Third and a yard.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Ready.
Throwing, Richardson. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal. Richardson going to look to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Hey, 70 Timberwolves. Big Lion.
They will run it over center with Hall. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Give up the middle with Hall. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Jack Panther. Get it. Cowboy 80. Steady.
They'll run. This is Hall. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Drag him 60.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll swing this one out to Hall.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return starts from the 5. And This will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Will find his receiver. That's DK. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. A gain of 14.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. From the gun, Richardson. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
28-yard line.
On the jump.
All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he'll take this one in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Levis, good on the extra point. And the Titans will cut the deficit to 7.
34.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. He's to midfield.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Ready? Come on. Set. Bring it. 60 by 6. Ready?
Here's Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Ready? Steady.
On the give, it's Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Get it. 60 Eagles.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
This is 1st and 10.
Go! Ready.
They'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's across midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal. You take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start. And that's exactly what they're able to do on that first down play.
And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Out of a shotgun, Richardson gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here comes second down.
Here we go. Set. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Richardson to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Ready.
Here's Richardson, who outs another catch for his favorite target.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
Ready. 19, 18.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Browns. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody